叮咚，我回来呢。那么今天视频开始之前呢，先给大家一个久违的飞吻。Hi guys, I'm back. Finally, I'm back. I'm so happy to be sitting in front of the camera filming again. It's really been a while since I last filmed, and I miss you guys. How are you guys all doing? Normally, for most of my videos, I would do some prep work before filming. I would make some notes to guide me to talk through the video so that I don't do a lot of ums and ahs and pauses, which can be quite annoying and which can add to a lot of post-filming editing work. But today, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go unprepared. I'm gonna do this random, rambly, chatty video where I'd like to share with you what's been happening in my life, some of my thoughts. Okay, without further ado, let's jump right in. Even though I said I'm gonna go unprepared today, I still have a few topics on my mind that I like to talk about. About a month ago, I so carelessly burned my right hand, which was terrible and so painful. I remember that day I just got my hair cut and I was feeling pretty, I was in a good mood. I was in the kitchen trying to be efficient, trying to multitask. I was doing dishes. In the meantime, I was boiling water to make tea. When the water was ready, I didn't know that the kettle lid was not on properly, so when I was pouring water into a teacup, the lid just popped open. Yes, it was so painful, and it was like painful the whole afternoon. During the next couple of days, I had blisters all over my fingers, so basically my right hand was not functional. So for about 2 weeks, I had to rely on my left hand to do things. But anyway, I got used to it. The recovery has been really good. I still have a little bit of pink on my index and middle fingers, but other than this, everything is pretty good and my right hand is functional, and I'm very thankful that I don't have scarring on my fingers and I can use my right hand and I can film again, so really happy. So from this terrible experience, I've learned a very important lesson, which is that sometimes just don't try to overwhelm yourself too much with too many things, thinking you are this Superman or Superwoman who can handle many things at the same time. It's not going to happen, and you are likely to mess things up. And this is what happened to me. Trying to be efficient backfired, and I just goofed. I messed things up. So I've learned that sometimes I have to slow down and take it easy and do things one at a time. Just like what the saying says, more haste, less speed, and this is so true. The second thing I want to talk about is my online class. Some of you guys have messaged me asking me when it's gonna come out. I just want to say I'm so sorry. It's still not done. I'm still working on it. I started preparing for this class a long time ago, like in early March I started, and then I thought I would get the whole thing done no later than the end of August, and then I thought I would be able to get things going in either September or October, but now I'm still working on it. I think this has a lot to do with my personality. I'm a very detail-oriented person. I tend to see a lot of details, a lot of imperfections, and I tend to correct a lot of things. I tend to do a lot of planning before doing each lesson plan, so this whole thing has taken a lot of time. I don't know if this is going to come out by the end of this year. I hope so, but I don't know. I just want to say that I'm stressed about this because, I kind of made a promise to myself last year that I would have one class launched this year. But I just want you guys to know that I've been working really hard on this. Anyway, the point is, I want to make this good, really, really good for you guys. Please bear with me that it is still in progress, but I am making progress. Another thing I like to mention is recently I've been having recurring nightmares, but I'm not talking about those ghostly, scary nightmares, nothing like that. I'm talking about nightmares that just make you wake up sweaty and nervous. My nightmares have common themes. One is the dream where I'm either catching a train or a flight. I'm still packing things up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm running out of time, and then I'm just rushing around in the house looking for things to pack, and then I'm just like really, really nervous, and then I just wake up sweaty and nervous. And another theme which I hate most is me taking the entrance exam. It's either me taking the entrance exam or preparing for the entrance exam, and the storyline always goes like this. I'm like 1 or 2 months away from the exam, and then I look at the math book, and then I'm like, oh my god, I know nothing in the book, but knowing that I'm only like a month away from the test. And sometimes I would dream that I'm taking the test, and then I sometimes remember looking at the questions, the math questions, so clearly, and they are just in my dream. And then I'm like, oh my god, I know nothing, I don't know what to do, and then the clock is ticking, I'm gonna fail the test. At first, I was like, why am I having these nightmares? So annoying, they are just happening over and over again. And then after a while, I realized that the reason why I've been having these terrible, terrible dreams is that I'm just simply stressed out about things in my life. For example, preparing for my online class, I think is the #1 source where my stress comes from. So in a way, these dreams are telling me to slow down, to take it easy. I really have to work on it, otherwise I'm gonna be more stressed, and I don't want that to happen. But anyway, so do you guys have recurring dreams? Feel free to share them with me. And last but not least, let's talk about birthdays. I just had my birthday about a month ago in August. I don't know about you guys, when it comes to birthday celebrations, I'm not the person who is like, I'm gonna have a huge birthday party, I'm gonna invite a lot of friends over to have a huge feast and to take tons and tons of photos and post them on social media and to show other people how fabulous my birthday has been. I'm not that kind of girl. I'd rather have a small, low-key like celebration with my closest friends and my family members. But this year, nothing happened. First, because of the pandemic, and second, something unpleasant happened on my birthday. I'll spare you the details. So my birthday this year, excuse me, my birthday this year has been quite shitty, I have to say. Excuse my language, but that's the only thing I can think of to describe my birthday. So I'm very sad that nothing really happened on my birthday, and I didn't get to hang out with my friends. I didn't really do anything special on that day. But now looking back, I'm like, why expect too much for anything to happen on your birthday? Sometimes if you have too much hope, you are going to be disappointed, and this is what happened on my birthday. Anyway, I'm just hoping that next year in 2021 I'll be able to have a normal celebration, you know, just hanging out with my friends, with my beloved ones, having a nice meal together, having a good laugh, and that's it. That's all I'm hoping for. This year, I have to say, has been really disappointing. I don't want to say it's all because of the pandemic. In a way, it is. This frustrating pandemic thing has changed so many things in our lives. It has changed our way of living. It has changed our mentality. It has changed so many other things. But anyway, I'm just hoping for better things to happen next year in 2021, and we'll see. Alright, thank you so much for your time listening to me rambling about things today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of videos, please leave a comment down below, and then I'll make more in the future. Alright, see you in my next one. Bye!